Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. Again, guys, it's a new day today. New opportunities here in the market, new possibilities here. We do not bring what we had yesterday into today because whatever happened yesterday does not matter. The wins, the losses, we forget about that and we start a fresh day, a fresh chapter here, and we look to improve and get better as day traders. Yesterday, quick update. I let you guys know about those Apex accounts, the MyFunded futures that were super close to being funded. I went ahead and traded those afterwards, after I created my video, and I was able to pass those. So now we're up to 9 funded accounts total. I have 550Ks on Apex, 125K, and 3 on MyFunded futures, 50K. So we're building these accounts. We're growing. We're back to where we were at the end of at the end of January, and we look to keep growing these accounts and improving here. Another day where I look to stay process focused, and I keep the 3 things in mind, right? So the discipline, the patience, and the execution has been working for me so far this month of March, and that's what we're going to continue here going forward. So I'll take a look at the chart, see what we got going on, and I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, so here we are on the charts. Again, ES on the left, NQ on the right, per usual. We start off with the hourly, the 60-minute. We go ahead and mark out our session low, which is here, session high. We had some news come out at 5:30. What was the news? PMI. So price moved pretty crazy at 5:30 earlier today. We'll take a look at that. Again, NQ. Here's the hourly. We have a couple sell side levels here on both NQ and ES. Price has been going up pretty decently, creating higher lows and moving up. ES, same thing. So we have a couple levels here that if price wants to push down towards, we could potential bounce and catch up along here. What I'm expecting here is possibly NQ or ES to come down and tap into the 50% level and then give a clean reaction. I do notice that this is the data candle that came out at 5:30, the news candle. If price wants to come down, tap in at both the bottom of that and the 50% retracement, that's 2 confluences for me for a possible long. And I'll be waiting for a valid setup there to catch it going all the way back up to the highs. We do have news here at 6:45, Bank of Canada rate decisions. So that might move the market. It's red folder news, and we'll stay super patient, wait for that to come through too. So pause, no trades for me until that's passed. So we got 5 minutes on that. Again, guys, staying super patient, super disciplined, and we're making sure we execute on these trades, right? We control the one thing we can control, and that's the process, the mindset we bring into trading. And we got to make sure we control that, or else we're basically just gambling in these markets, and that's not what we want to do. We want to have our edge, we want to set our edge, and we want to follow our edge. So I'll be back. I'll let you guys know if any setups present themselves and if I take them. All right, guys, here we are back on the charts again. It's currently 8:24. It's been about 2 hours since market open. Nothing much going on for me in terms of my levels. Prices tapped into them, but no valid setups so far for me. We had one level that price tapped into here. No clean setup back. My gap was up there. I would have taken potential long, but no setup occurred. We still have price wanting to come down here towards the London low. This is what I'm expecting price. I need that sweep here first, and then a potential long. We did have a setup here that presented itself on the 2-minute. I did not enter this trade because price was already 100-point removed from the bottoms where I wanted it, from my 50% retracement level. I wanted this long here. I was waiting for it all morning, but unfortunately price moved too far. And then the stop loss would have been 50 to 60 points, and I didn't want to put that much risk on for the accounts. And I was not going to ask the market to move another 100 points to the upside when it's clearly bearish trending, right? For those reasons, we're kind of just waiting. We're being patient. If ES wants to come back, tap into my 50% on the daily, I might be interested in a potential short there and to target Asia or London lows here. If NQ wants to come down here, tap London lows at 387, then I'll be interested in potential long. Again, being super patient, super disciplined, and I'll make sure I execute once the trades present themselves. I don't want to take subpar setups because I know what the subpar setups brings. It brings, and if I lose, usually the subpar setups means bigger losers, means a lower win rate, and means revenge trading, me being angry and tilted, and those are all the things that we don't want. So I would much rather wait all day for one setup that is the higher probability setup than to enter all these subpar setups, take losers, and then have to rebuild the account after that. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to stay patient. We're going to be disciplined, and we're going to make sure we execute once the trade presents itself. All right. All right, guys. Here we are on the charts. Nothing new as in terms of trades. I had my alert set here on this 3-minute gap. We created this 3-minute gap on the move upwards towards the ES 50% retracement, as you can see here. Some random news came out right now, and as you guys see, price just clearly sold off. This is now 110 points removed from the top, so I'm expecting a possible bounce here before a continuation, and that's the reason I didn't take a trade. So, like I mentioned previously, there's always going to be reasons to enter into trades. You need to make sure you have your rules and your reasonings why not to enter in a trade. Another reason why not to enter in a trade is because the 50% is right here on the NQ. Price usually tends to come back, tap into the 50%, and then continue in the direction it was going. So I do not have enough points or wiggle room to get to my full +2R target here. So this is another reason why not to take the trade. So again, we're being super patient. We're being super disciplined. And we're making sure we execute to the best of our abilities once the trades present themselves. But we are aware that there are reasons why not to enter trades, and we need to make sure we know these reasons why not to enter trades instead of just taking a setup because it's there. So we'll see how this one plays out. Currently, it looks like it was a good decision not to enter it, and we just got to keep waiting. All right, we'll get a good quality setup here in the day, and if not, we'll be gladly end it. No trades, break even on the day. So I'll be back. I'll let you guys know if any other setups present themselves. All right, guys, here we are back on the charts. Time is currently 12:28. I'm calling it a day here. Nothing going on. No trades for me today. 0 trades. There was a couple times I was looking for trades, a couple things I was interested in, but price, as you guys can see here on the hourly, these are my hourly candles. The 530 candle, news came out, swept all the way high. Price never came up to sweep this, never gave another retest of that, and price came back down. When NQ came all the way down here, I mentioned this trade, the 2-minute setup that occurred. I did not shake it because I was still waiting for liquidity to be swept down here on the London low. So I was expecting price to come down here, tap into this, and then I was going to be interested in the trade. The setup never presented itself, and then as you guys can see here, the day after those two things happened, it's just been in a range here. Came all the way to the top, came back down, never broke any lows, never tapped into any of my liquidity that I use for setups. So nothing here for me. It's just a bunch of chop here to end the day, and nothing going on for me. So I'm calling it a day here, nothing going on. I'll show you guys the accounts real quick. As you guys can see, I mentioned I have 5 50K accounts with Apex and my 125K account. No trades, as you guys see, total, or I'll even show you here today. 0, nothing going on. My funded futures, same exact thing, right? 0. Accounts are basically brand new. Today, it is what it is. It was unfortunate. We waited all day. Just didn't get any setups. I'm not trying to force anything with these new accounts. I'll have 9 full funded, fully loaded, ready to go accounts. And I'm trying to be as patient and as disciplined as possible. I didn't get any trades to execute on, but once those setups do present themselves, I will make sure I execute on them 100%. Unfortunate today, we kind of just hang around and watch price action move without us. Never really swept anything for me and my setups. Maybe you made money today. That's great. Maybe you lost today. It is what it is. But for me, no setups, no execution. So calling it a day here, wrapping it all up. And we'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. And we'll catch you guys on that one. See you later. Peace.